Hi, my name is Gustav Dickerhoff, and I chose my article of Flexible Human Resource Management and How Does It Affect Business Practices. First being the why does it matter portion. This affects employee performance, but also business performance kind of simultaneously. This also gives companies a greater competitive advantage over other companies. And again, we're going to look at that in a second towards the end, but the people who benefit from this most are going to be the managers and the leaders, because they are the ones that are finding these trends in business and then applying them, especially in these slow periods of business where they need to run as lean as possible, and they don't really need to be handing out extra hours, just in another way to kind of cut costs a little bit. And the people who kind of gain from this are the employees. This is going to be the high performers that stand out to management, and they're going to get scheduled more often because they're good, rather than kind of on an equal basis where everyone gets the same amount of hours. And how does this help managers? Well, first, it improves the employee engagement, especially with the high performers, because they're going to get more face time with them. They're going to train more. They're going to learn a lot more. And through this, what we have already seen in my store is improved business success. To tell you a little bit about my situation, is I'm a manager at a retail store, and we actually have implemented something similar to this quite recently. What we do is we have cut our hours a little bit, but have focused more on allocating hours for when we have stock, when we have selling, and if we have an uptick in any of those portions of our business, we get more hours allocated to us. So this has kind of led store management to focus more heavily on the high performers to get them the hours that they deserve, and kind of trim the fat, if you will, of the employees that aren't truly necessary to the business functioning. And through this, we have ensured a lot of business success. We have seen higher sales. We have seen just overall higher productivity among our team. And it's kind of interesting how it's playing out. And what steps can management take? I felt like this was very important to implement, as it's kind of something that I have been working with for the past 2 weeks on, and in starting to actually come a lot more face-to-face with it this week. But all we can do is promote this idea. We can't really speak ill on it until we actually know if it's bad or not. But the biggest thing is supporting employee development. If an employee that was one of those people that have been cut a little bit more, and they tell us that they're wanting to get more hours and they're wanting to learn, this is when we have a great development talk with them. We sit down, we train them a little bit more, and kind of lay out what we need to expect from them. But then overall, we just need to embrace flexibility, especially with this system, is we get hours allocated to us before and after. So we don't really know exactly what a schedule is going to look like until, about a week before, when we find out what shipment we have and kind of what our sales forecast is looking like. To take away from this, from what we have seen, flexible resource management improves business innovation, but also productivity. This is in revenue, in hours used, cost of labor, everything. And becoming flexible is kind of crucial, especially in the state of the economy right now. Companies need to run as lean as possible. They need to be smart with their money. They can't just be throwing hours away, throwing money away when not necessary. And from this, what companies need to do, or businesses need to do, is they need to learn business trends, and they need to, from that learning and those takeaways, create actionable insights so that they can change from there. You need information that you can actually act on and change something about. And last is my citation. This is from the Organizational Learning Capability, and I found this on Galileo. Thank you.